Hey, welcome to the Minglio channel. If you've been watching my how-to videos, you already know what this software does. But today, I want to do something a little different. Today, I want to tell you where it came from. Because honestly, the story is kind of ridiculous and kind of great and very, very real. So let's go back to the beginning. I'm Kathryn Gorham. I've been an entrepreneur for a long time, years in real estate. And now I run Purple Door Entrepreneur, where I work with conscious entrepreneurs. I know how to build systems. I actually like systems. So when I started creating content for my business and posting on YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn, I figured, I've got this, no problem. I didn't have this. What I had was spreadsheets, lots of them, Word documents with half-finished notes, a personal coding system that I invented that made complete sense to me when I created it and meant absolutely nothing to me a month later. I'd sit down to do my next round of posting, and I'd spend the first hour just trying to figure out where I left off. What did I already upload? What platform was that on? Where's that description that I wrote? Where's the hashtags? Did I do chapters on that one? And then I started doing shorts, which, if you know, just adds another whole layer of tracking on top of everything else. I wasn't content creating anymore. I was doing archaeology, digging through my own chaos just to get started. Now here's what I knew I wanted. I could see it clearly in my head. I wanted one place, one container that held everything for every piece of content. The title, the description, the chapters, the tags, the transcript, the hashtags, the link, the date I posted it, the platform I posted it on, all of it together in one spot. So I went looking. I looked for a long time. I tried a tool, I won't name it, that turned out to be basically a glorified calendar. I'd spent a half a day on it before I realized it wasn't even close to what I needed. So I did what any frustrated entrepreneur does when they hit a wall. I took it to AI. I went to ChatGPT and Grok, and I asked them, does this thing that I want actually exist? Can you find it for me? And the answer was basically, no. And then in a moment that was either brilliance or complete temporary insanity, I asked the follow-up question. Can we build it? They said yes. And I got very, very excited. I had absolutely no idea what I was getting into. We spent some time laying out the flow and the architecture, and I created an Airtable database. We took that into Bubble. 2 weeks in Bubble, and I hadn't even built a calendar yet. 2 weeks, no calendar, no kidding. So I moved over to Replit. And I want to tell you, within an hour, I had what looked like a calendar on my screen, just like I had envisioned it. I was so proud. I thought we had done it. I thought we were basically done. It was a mock calendar. It didn't actually do anything. But I didn't know that yet. And honestly, That excitement is probably what kept me going through everything that came next. Because what came next was 3 months of building, 3 months of cleaning up code, fixing bugs, hitting walls, and reminding AI constantly that I am a user, not a coder. Please talk to me like a user. I'm not a person who hands her vision off to a developer and hopes to get the right thing back. That's just not me. So I stayed in it. Me, ChatGPT, Grok, Replit, and more hours than I am going to admit. By mid to late October, I had a beta version. It was sloppy, but it worked. And I built it. No outside developer, just me and my helpers. And then I got sick. Low sodium. 4 months. I didn't step into my office. I didn't touch the software. I didn't do anything except recover. I came back in February. And honestly, getting back into Minglio after all that time away was its own kind of test. But we got back to work and cleaned things up, made it a little more robust, added new features, created the logo, and built out the style. And now, I'm here recording training videos and getting ready for beta testing. But here's what I really want to say. The reason I actually built this. I work with entrepreneurs. I am an entrepreneur. And I know how fast the content side of running your business can go from fun and exciting to completely overwhelming. You start posting because you have something to say. You want to show up for your audience. And then tracking creeps in. The organization, the spreadsheets, the chaos. And suddenly you're spending more time managing the mess of content than you're actually creating it. And people quit. Not because they don't have something worth saying. Not because they don't care. Because the tedium and the frustration and that energy drain just wears them down. Until one day, it doesn't feel worth it anymore. And they stop. I almost stopped. Many times. And I did not want to stop. But I also didn't want to deal with that frustration every single time I sat down to post something. And I didn't want you to stop either. Whether you're just starting out or you've been at this for a while, you shouldn't have to choose between staying organized and staying sane. And that's why Minglio exists. So if you're a content creator, a small business owner, an entrepreneur trying to show up consistently, without losing your mind in the process, stick around. Check out the how-to videos on this channel. Go to minglio.app. See if it's the thing you've been looking for. And if you want to follow along as we grow this thing, hit subscribe. We're just getting started, and I'd love to have you here for the journey. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.